guys, today you'll learn how to make mango fruit tea using syrup. Hey guys, I'm Kristen, the bubble tea queen, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to this special series on how to make boba drinks using restaurant-grade bubble tea shop ingredients. I've owned a bubble tea shop for the last 5 years, and in this video, I'm going to share with you one of my recipes. Now just remember that not all syrups are exactly the same. Some are sweeter, some have different flavors, so just bear that in mind when you're following this recipe at home. First, you will need 21 milliliters of the mango syrup, which is approximately 3/4 an ounce. Each of my pumps distributes 7 milliliters, so I'm going to push down my pump 3 times. Then you will need 7 milliliters or 1/4 of an ounce of fructose. If you were making this drink at a shop, you would simply take your measuring jug, come over to your green tea dispenser of pre-brewed loose leaf tea, and measure out the exact measurement that you need. However, I know many of you will be making this drink from home, so I'm very quickly going to show you how to make a small batch of green tea for this drink. I get my green tea loose leaf and in very large restaurant-sized packages. As you can see here, it is beautiful and it smells amazing. The green tea I prefer to use for all of my fruit teas is a jasmine green tea. It has a really nice scent and the jasmine flavor complements the green tea really nicely. Today, I will be brewing the green tea in a glass teapot. But if you're at home and you're using a loose leaf tea, you can simply brew it in a glass and then you'll use a strainer when you pour it out. That way none of the little tea leaf bits will get in your drink. But of course, if any of them do, it's totally fine. It's actually very healthy. So for this recipe, we're going to use 1.5 tablespoons of the Jasmine Green Tea with 150 milliliters of hot water. That hot water should be about 70 degrees Celsius or 158 Fahrenheit, and 150 milliliters is approximately 5 ounces. Perfect, exactly 70 degrees Celsius. Give it just a quick swirl to make sure that all of the tea leaves are combined with the water. And pop the lid on top and set a timer for 7 minutes. Now that our green tea is ready, we simply want to pour it into our measuring jug. We need 100 milliliters of the green tea, or about 3.5 ounces. And you might be wondering, well, why did we put in 150 milliliters of hot water if we only need 100? That's because the tea leaves will absorb a lot of the water. So actually, from that pour, we got 100 milliliters, and there's probably not much liquid left because the rest of it was absorbed by the leaves. Now that we have our 100 milliliters of green tea, we simply want to add 50 milliliters of hot water to get us to that 150 point. Now again, in ounces, you have approximately 3.5 ounces, and we want to add another 1.5 ounces of hot water. This will get us to 150 milliliters in total, which is 5 ounces. The next step is to dissolve the syrup with the hot liquid. So we just want to give it a quick stir. I really think that this also blooms the flavor. It makes it really strong and very vibrant. Next, we're going to add ice to this hot liquid. The concept is that the ice will melt and it will make the drink become really nice and cold, just the perfect temperature. When the ice melts, it will bring the liquid up to 350 milliliters, which is approximately 12 ounces, and that's exactly what we want it to be. You want to add about an ice scoop full, maybe if you have large ice cubes, that would be about 5 or 6. For me, I want to get it up to that line on my shaker. Just about there. All right, so we have our mango fruit tea and our shaker machine. Now, if you don't have a shaker machine, it just means you'll need to shake it for about anywhere 1 to 2 minutes. But if you have a shaker machine, then 30 seconds should be good enough. So you'll just put on the middle section and the top section and pop it in. And you'll know that this is ready when you get a really nice condensation around the outside of the shaker. This is a sealer machine. You're generally gonna find these at more traditional bubble tea shops. The concept is, you take your cup, put in your topping and your drink, and hit the button. The plastic seals will go around, and there's a hot element inside that pushes down onto the top of the flat rim. That creates a very strong seal. You'll see in just a second. So with the mango fruit tea, my topping of choice today is the blueberry bubbles, also known as juice balls. We're going to carefully pour in our fruit tea. We're only going to take off this top section, and you want to make sure to hold on to both of these. That way this part doesn't just fly off. So that leaves us just enough room at the top for just 1 or 2 ice cubes, which is perfect. And we just want to make sure that there's no liquid around the rim, and hit the button. There we are. Check that out. Perfect. See, watch. You can squeeze it and nothing happens. Well guys, thanks for joining me today as I made this mango fruit tea from syrup. And if you'd like to try something a little different, try it with an Assam black tea base. That one will taste really good also. So there's only one thing left to do. We gotta try the drink. So refreshing. That mango flavor is perfect. And it's just amplified with that jasmine green tea base. I really hope you enjoy making this drink at home. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. And while you're there, please subscribe. I bring you a brand new drink video every week. See you soon.